From Edinburgh to Prespa, Port Limani invites you to walk through the unfamiliar, through the peripheral. How do we feel when we walk through these places, on edges, on boundary sites, spaces in between? How can we connect to them through walking, through our bodies? Myself, Stephanie Whitelaw, and Deirdre MacLeod will each conduct separately a set of repeated walks through peripheral areas in Portobello, Edinburgh, with which we are relatively unfamiliar and which have a liminal quality to them. Our derelict, our unregulated spaces, which experience a range of human and animal uses. The aim of these walks will be to explore how different but connected artistic responses can help us understand these difficult places, whilst at the same time helping ourselves to manage our own experiences and feelings of walking through them. Myself, Stephanie, will make experimental object-based responses to space and place during my walk. Deirdre will use forms of experimental drawing as the basis of her responses to walking slowly along her route. Both of us, through this project, are seeking to test whether and how these methodologies enable us to gather in experience and meaning from these places and spaces, hence the reference to Limani in the project title, which, as well as meaning port in modern Greek, means harvest in Arabic and Persian. Individuals attending the Prespa meeting and other walking artists in and around Portobello are invited to engage in this way of walking by following the written instructions by myself and Deirdre. These are described in our response methodologies. Interested individuals will be invited to conduct their own walks in the weeks leading up to the Prespa event and to document their own reflective response in the form of a short text and images. Really, we open this up for people to experience together what might be an unwelcome feeling in a place, within ourselves or what exists outside of ourselves. So we invite you to take part in a series of 3 short, repeated walks to a place of your choosing in your local area. We'd like you to walk a place that is in some sense difficult to be within. Perhaps this is because it's unfamiliar or peripheral. Perhaps it's somewhere that you wouldn't normally walk or navigate through. And your walk should start from the same place each time and try to take no longer than 30 minutes. The aim of these walks will be to explore whether and how our artistic responses can help understand these places, these difficult places that exist, and help you gather in experience and meaning. How can we cultivate meaning within the peripheral? How can we cultivate creative potential within these liminal spaces? And these are some of the questions that have ignited our own project. We offer these 2 experimental methodologies for you to use as you walk. You might like to explore either or both. And they both invite you to shape a walk through altering of pace, listening, and focus, and responding through drawing or the assembling of materials. We look forward to meeting you at the Walking Arts Encounters Conference in Prespa